Hello and good evening. It is Valentine's Day, February 14th, and we are here tonight to bring you Winesday. But before we get started with Winesday this evening, I would like to ask everybody in here to send prayers and well wishes to all of the families and individuals involved in the Parkland shooting in Southwest Florida in Broward County. If you are in Broward County, I urge you to donate blood if you have the ability to do so. They are looking for individuals who are O negative in order to fill the blood banks to help with the victims that are currently still in the hospital. So I ask that you send prayers, that you talk to your children about the awful, uncomfortable topic of having an active shooter on their school grounds and what it is that they need to do. And later next week, I myself will be doing a live feed to talk about if an active shooter ends up on your child's campus, what you should talk to your child about and what you should do. Most schools do have policies in place for code reds or lockdown situations, but it's always, we unfortunately live in a time where we have to instruct our children on this type of activity that could potentially take place. So I urge you to have that conversation with your children. I had it with mine earlier this evening. It was not done without tears, but it was necessary to have that conversation again. So hug them extra, love them extra, and our prayers go out to them. But we decided that we were going to do Winesday, and I did promise you guys a special guest this evening. So we do have on this Valentine's Day I'd like to say better half, but after the day we've had, I'm not going to say better half.
Really? Are you serious?
We have the business manager here this evening to do Winesday with us. So we are here tonight on this day of wine on Valentine's Day. I hope you guys had spent some time with your significant others, and if not, I hope you spent some quality time with a nice big box of chocolate or something that at least made you feel fuzzy inside. Where is my gift?
Right here.
Oh, is it a little nuzzle?
Mm-hmm.
A little panda nuzzle. Okay, so I got my gift. You guys all witnessed it.
Remember the Winesday where the job was petting a panda?
No, I don't want the pet a panda job.
Yeah.
I do not want to pet you.
Pet me.
I need you to not do that. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay, good. I do see people in here talking about being O negative and they're going to donate. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So Panda Pete, the BM, is here tonight. Eric is out of town. He went to hang out with Aunt Pat. I don't know if they're in the feed or not, but if you guys are here, hello. If not, sorry, you're missing out on the fun. And Panda Pete's sipping his beer from a straw. Super classy. Class acts around here at That's Inappropriate. All right, so starting off, we're not starting off with a Florida man, but we're starting off with a Florida boy.
Yeah.
Florida boy, a young boy. You guys know those claw machines. We've talked about them here. My oldest son has an addiction to claw machines at arcades. And we have a restaurant down in Florida. I don't know if you guys have them up north. I don't know how far the chain goes, but Beef O'Brady's.
Oh, the Beef O'Brady's machine.
Beef O'Brady's is a chain restaurant that we have down here in Florida, and they have an arcade. It's really great that they have the arcade in the restaurant because it can keep the kids busy while you're eating.
Except for that machine, it's just full of balls.
Okay, well, they have a bunch of different claw machines, right? But so this kid was in a Beef O'Brady's here in Florida. I want to say Lakeland.
Titusville.
And he got a look at a stuffed animal that he needed to have. He had to have this stuffed animal. Okay, he absolutely had to have this stuffed animal. So what did he do? Did he ask for a quarter to go play the game?
Nope.
No, he crawled up the exit into the claw machine where he grabbed the toy and then realized he could not get out. So he sat inside of the claw machine arcade game. Luckily, a off-duty fireman
was there to help.
Was there in Beef O'Brady's and was able to help.
In doing the research on this happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like, there were dozens of stories of kids getting stuck in there.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it. You can definitely climb up that chute. I don't know why he couldn't get out. Oh, I don't know why he couldn't get out if he got in.
Because the door
swings the other way.
So you can't get out. Once you're in,
All right. Well, because I was actually considering trying to get in.
But they have this. Look, I found this. They have claw machine for real kids.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Where's that?
They hang the kids on this hook, and you get to move them around.
Well, I think I would like to go do that, and I'd like to hang my kids on that hook and see if I could fish for some prizes. And then you try to
get stuff.
I think that's a good idea. But yeah. But here's the thing. It's, it is definitely the one game in the arcade that the kids are drawn to. I totally get why it's the one that they're getting stuck in. Wow. It's where all the cool prizes are, right? That you can never win because claw machines are rigged and you're never going to win.
Take all your money.
They take all your money. I tell my kids that all the time. Okay. All right.
I like this story.
And really, you're going to do this one?
I want to do this.
All right, go ahead.
No, not the story. I want to do what he did.
Oh, no, you can't do what he did. Because this is ridiculous, and this individual was not thinking straight. So apparently, a 40-year-old man is recovering after he tried to jump off of his roof riding a homemade rocket bike, as one would when they are going to make a homemade rocket bike. He built his rocket bike out of a bike frame, skis, a moped motor. What are you trying to do here?
I can't see.
Out of a moped motor, and then he took it up to his roof, filled it with some chemical called heat, which is actually what people put in their gasoline so it won't freeze. Yeah. It's not rocket fuel. It's not fuel of any kind. He just loaded the moped motor full of this, and then cranked it up, got on it, and it didn't go. He fell directly off and smashed into his driveway. He read
the wrong bottle, but I want to do that. That looks so cool.
No, it doesn't look cool.
It does.
That's not what it looked like. That's an image that you found. That's not what the man looked like. The man was rushed to the emergency room with multiple broken bones. Okay? Let me tell you.
There's the carcass of what was left of his bike.
There is nothing good that could come out of building your own rocket bike.
That was poor engineering. I could do better than that. I could definitely do that.
No. Nobody should ever do that. We do not endorse that here at That's Inappropriate.
That would be quality content.
That's not quality content. That's going to the hospital.
It doesn't have to be off the roof.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Look how much fun that guy's having.
I just want to brace you for the fact that we do have three Florida stories this evening. We have another Florida man in Lakeland who was extremely disgruntled. And he worked for a Hibachi Express franchise restaurant, and he decided that he was sick and tired of his boss being fresh to him. He claimed that his boss was super mean and fresh to him on several occasions, and so he wanted to play a little prank, quote unquote prank, on his boss. So he thought, you know what I'm gonna do? You know how I'm gonna prank my boss today? I'm gonna put some plumbing lye, aka drain cleaner, into the yum yum sauce that we're gonna serve the patrons of the restaurant. Now, the only reason that his prank was thwarted was because the manager went around to do a taste test, because you have to actually check the quality of the ingredients.
Do they really?
They actually do go through and they check the ingredients, and they taste items before they go out onto the restaurant floor, and his mouth started to burn, and he started having like the rabies, like the foaming at the mouth, and he was like, oh my god, my mouth, my mouth.
Sauce?
So he goes in, looks at the tapes, and sees the guy putting basically Drano into the yum yum sauce. So he, although it hurt his mouth, he was okay afterwards. He saved a bunch of people from getting really sick and could have died.
Yeah,
absolutely could have died. Now, Florida man gets 7 years in jail. Because that's actually attempted murder. It's not a prank. Just because you say your boss is mean and then you put Drano in the yum yum sauce, it's not a prank. That's attempted murder.
How do you go from I'm going to prank you to I'm going to feed you Drano? I
don't believe he was ever pranking anyone. Let's be honest. He wanted to kill his boss. It was like his own episode, his own show. What was that movie?
Lifetime, or not Lifetime, Dateline.
Horrible Bosses.
The Dateline where the wife was feeding her husband.
Oh, antifreeze. Yeah.
Slowly over months.
Well, that happened.
Yeah.
He was sick all the time and nobody could figure out why. Maybe because she was poisoning him. All right. So, they said stop turning sideways. They can partially see you and it's creeping them out.
What?
Don't turn sideways. Only head-on panda action. All right, so if you've not seen them out there, people, they are here. They are in full force. The Girl Scouts are everywhere. And what are they trying to do right now? Sell you their cookies, okay? Now, not going to tell you how to live your life, but if you want to live your best life, stop, buy cookies, okay? Because everybody loves...
What ones I like?
You like Samoas.
The coconut ones,
yes,
right? Yeah.
You like Samoas.
Those are delicious.
But here's the thing. We have a guide on how to pair your wine with the proper Girl Scout cookie. So depending on what you like. Now we can vote. Let's do it this way. If you are a Do-si-do fan, give me a like. If you like Samoas, give me a heart. If you like Thin Mints, give me a wow face. If you like the other tag-alongs is the other one that's super popular. If you like tag-alongs, give me what am I out of? I'm out of emojis.
I don't know.
Give me I'm out of emojis. Give me a smiley face because we did wow face. Okay, so Do-si-dos. Do-si-dos. If you like Do-si-dos, they should always be paired with a Malbec. Okay, a deep red wine. S'mores is a light red wine or a sangria. Trefoils, I don't know if that's how you say it.
I don't know.
But
Trefoils?
they're the trefoils. They're the shortbread. I love the shortbread ones.
What are
Chardonnay.
Those? Savannah Smiles? I've never heard of
Savannah
those.
Smiles.
What are they?
I don't know. I've never had it. A tag-along is the peanut butter cookie. I do like those a ton. Sparkling rosé.
Those are gross.
They're not gross. You just think they're gross because they have peanut butter in them, but they're not gross. Thin Mints, my other fave, Cabernet or a Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, Samoas, Rioja. I don't even know how to say that wine. It's a red though. Savannah Smiles and a Riesling. I do like a good Riesling. Or lemonades.
You haven't had that in a while.
No.
You used to drink that all the time.
Riesling? Yeah, I like Riesling.
So you don't pay attention to what's going on.
And an Albarino. Me trying to pronounce these things is ridiculous, by the way. Okay. Oh, really? Yoplait yogurt has a Girl Scout flavored yogurt cookie. A Girl Scout flavored yogurt wouldn't be good. A Girl Scout cookie flavored yogurt. They want you to all be in a full panda suit now.
What?
I don't know. It's getting weird. All right. Lemon cookies.
This is hot enough as it is.
Yeah, stay hydrated. All right, moving on. Yes. There were no caramel delights on this list. I apologize. That was as good as it got with that.
But they start end of the month is when they start selling.
No, they're at Publix. I was there.
Are they?
I was there on Sunday.
Right.
They were here.
Did you see the picture of? I think it was Jessica Alba or someone. They were out with their kids in front of a grocery store trying to sell cookies, and everyone was stopping to take pictures of them.
Well, I think it's probably pretty easy for Jessica Alba to sell Girl Scout cookies.
No, Gardner.
Jessica Gardner.
Her.
Yeah, her too. All right, her troop is winning the cookie war, let's just say, okay? But seriously though, I do love Girl Scout cookies, so I do stop and grab those up. I always get the Thin Mint, stick those in the freezer, and I like the trefoils. I don't think that's how you say it, and I do like the do-si-dos. All right, moving on. Erica though is saying Samoa. She's with you.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't like coconut. I don't. I'm not a coconut fan.
Right now, a Mexi Melt for dinner and Samoa's for dessert.
Yeah.
The way to roll.
Yeah, but you would live on Mexi Melts if we let you.
Speaking of which, I have to do a shout out to Jillian.
Yes. Tell everybody what Jillian did. Speak up.
So Jillian, about 2 weeks ago? Made some comments.
About a month ago.
Made some comments in the feed that were inappropriate.
About Mexi Melts.
About Mexi Melts.
And how they're gross.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
She did redeem herself with a I'm sorry card, apologizing for her comments and said remarks against Mexi Melts.
Yes.
So we're all good now.
Yes. She apologized and sent a full card for her missteps.
Yes.
In discussing the nastiness that is a Taco Bell Mexi Melt.
Excuse you.
I'm just saying. I'm not a Mexi Melt fan, but I do know when I am in trouble to bring home a Mexi Melt. Although
you didn't bring one home today.
Because I'm not wrong and I'm not apologizing. But we don't need to get into that right here. But I'm just letting you know that I wasn't wrong and I'm not apologizing.
They're open until 3 a.m. You can go get one now.
Okay, well, I'm not. All right, so police in Scotland got a call from a farmer, Bruce Grubb, who reported that he went out to take care of his cows and stumbled upon a tiger. He called the police to let them know that a tiger was sitting out front of his barn and he could not get in. And he said, please call all the local zoos and find out who let loose a tiger. The police send out 6 cars, a semi-SWAT team. They start calling all of the zoos, all of the animal sanctuaries. There's an hour-long standoff that takes place. And then eventually, one of the officers gets a little confused because he's like, you know, Steve.
What, Joe?
The tiger hasn't moved in an hour.
What?
So
Don't say.
either the tiger's dead or there's something else going on here. So he gets in his police truck and drives up slowly and eventually realizes that he has stumbled onto a stuffed tiger. So the police were in a standoff for a full hour with a stuffed animal.
And they didn't think to drive up to it to begin with?
They didn't know how they were supposed to approach, because I think they thought if they started to drive up to it, it would run. So if it runs, now you're chasing a loose tiger. So I think they were trying to figure out what to do. On top of that, they were still trying to figure out who lost a freaking tiger.
Yeah, how do you lose a tiger?
And in Scotland, of all places. That seems like an odd place to lose a tiger, if you're asking me. Like, how many places could you possibly have to call to find out if a tiger is missing? It's not like here.
Right.
I mean, we have so many zoos and amusement parks, but
the hour doesn't make sense.
Well, they waited a whole hour. They were sitting there going, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, it's you! It's you! You go do it! No, I'm not doing it. We'll do it again. Eeny, meeny, miny, you! That's all they did for an hour, just to figure out who was going to do it. Ladies, stop it. The girls are at the door. All right. Moving on. The stuffed tiger did look real, though.
It does, in the dark, in the shadow.
In the dark, I'm
thinking
I would be I'd have pooped my pants if I tried to creep up on him.
If I laid like this, would they think that there was a panda bear out there?
No. Nobody thinks you're a panda. No. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right, moving on. So, here's the other bad part about this. I forgot to look this up so I knew how to say it properly, but I'm going to butcher it anyway, so I may as well just get it over with. I don't know how to say where the Winter Olympics are being held, but I know that that it's in South Korea. But I think it's called
Pyongyang.
Pyeongchang. I'm butchering Pyeongchang, okay? But I knew it was in South Korea. We've been watching the Winter Olympics. The business manager thinks he's going to be in ice dancing, snowboarding.
No. I know I am.
Okay.
I could have been. if you'd let me train properly.
Right. Had I let you train properly, you would have really been great at all of these things, except you wouldn't have. But I'm the soul-sucking a-hole because I didn't let him pursue his dreams of ice dancing and snowboarding. Fine, whatever. I'll take the blame. But on the news, apparently, WLS Channel 7's news team, in the back of, they're getting ready to talk all about the Winter Olympics and who won gold that day and blah, blah, blah. And the graphic in the back says...
It's their main graphic that they're launching.
The main graphic that they're talking about for the Winter Olympics is P.F. Chang's Winter Olympics. Now, P.F. Chang's is a Chinese restaurant.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. The business manager loves it. But P.F. Chang's and Pyeongchang of South Korea are two totally different things. One is a country, the other is a chain Chinese restaurant. So there
Could be confused.
No, I don't think
Easily
so.
confused.
But it says the political backdrop to the Winter Olympics is P.F. Chang 2018. Now, I bet P.F. Chang was happy to have the
Well, look at
boost.
those two. I mean, no.
No, that was a big old oopsie doodle. Okay,
Someone was hangry.
somebody is fired. Somebody from the graphics department of Channel 7 was fired because that's not a mistake that I think you should probably be making. Especially when you're doing full winter, it's the Winter Olympics. So everybody's covering it.
It's not like it was the first day. Like they'd already done this.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the opening day either.
Yeah.
And this graphic just rolled.
Yeah, someone was upset.
This graphic rolled. Somebody was upset with their... No, they couldn't have been upset with P.F. Chang's. They were giving them free advertising.
Maybe they were upset with the anchorman.
Maybe they were upset that they themselves weren't ice dancing and winning gold in the Winter Olympics. I could see how that would be a problem.
It is upsetting.
Yeah.
When you see other people do it and you think, that could be me.
Right, but here's the thing. You look at them and think that you can do these things that you cannot. They have been training. Look at that girl.
Well, I could have trained
Look at that girl in the snowboarding competition. What is her name? She's such a delight. She's such a pretty... Chloe. And her dad, who quit his job when she was 10 to help train her and get her prepared for... You are not giving up.
You quit your job and help me train.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's the thing, okay? Nobody wants to see...
I have
38, you're 39. Gotta be 39 this year.
So I could in 4 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
If I trained, if you help support me,
right.
I could train and be ready for the next one.
Right.
What should we train for?
The Couch Olympics, because you're gonna win, hands down. Okay, you're not going to the Winter Olympics anytime soon.
What about the summer games? I could do that in 2 years.
Really? And what are you gonna do in the summer games?
I don't know. What do they do there?
I'd love to see you in a Speedo racing Michael Phelps and the shark.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh my gosh! Please, for the love.
What else do they do in the summer?
I don't know.
I want to throw
summertime things.
I want to throw the spear. The javelin.
No, you cannot compete in track and field.
Why?
Because I've seen you run. You are so slow. You are so slow. You cannot run in the Olympics.
I run slow so that you will catch me.
No, on a treadmill? I can catch you. I can trip you if I want. You're on a treadmill. Okay, no. No. And here, I'm under no
you got outrun by the lady at the marathon.
She didn't beat me. She was close.
Yeah.
She was a cool 80, but I got her at the last minute in that half marathon. All right, moving on. Okay, so this story rivals the other worm story that we talked about a couple weeks ago. Remember the dude who crapped out the tapeworm that was like 37 feet long?
Or 5.
Whatever, who ate too much sashimi. Well, there's an Oregonian woman who was having a lot of problems with red, scratchy, irritated eyes, which you have those symptoms, by the way, so you might want to get checked.
What?
Her symptoms were red, scratchy, irritated eyes. Eventually, she found out
this is so gross.
she had been infected by a parasitic worm that was living in her eyes. She had over 14 worms in her left eyeball. She pulled out 4 before she decided she needed to go to the doctor. 4 full worms before she was like,
That's so gross.
oh, I think I have a problem. Yes, you have worms in your eyeball. She said at certain times of the day, she could see them swimming through her cornea.
Well, wait a minute. I have little squiggly things in my eye, but I was told they're called floaters or something different.
I swear to you, if you go to the doctors and you have worms in your eyes, I'm out.
I'm go.
Out. I'm calling it a day, and I'm out.
No.
This woman pulled 14 worms out of her eye. Apparently, this is only a disease known to infect cattle.
Cows.
She got it.
Well, no.
She got it.
She's the 11th human to have eye worms in North America, but the first to have the cow worms.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine sitting there and be like, hold on. Oh, there's something in my eye. No.
That's gross.
So people on Twitter are like, it's been 24 hours since I read the eye worm story. I don't think I can continue to live. Twitter was going crazy because people were like, I can't stop thinking about it. I read it yesterday. It's the only thing I think about. Every time I look to the side, I'm worried that there's a worm swimming around in there.
No, I'm worried because I have like squiggly lines in my eye.
You should be worried. You have all of her symptoms. You don't have cattle eye. You need to calm down.
No.
Oh my gosh, guys.
When I drive.
Guys.
When I drive.
Look what I did.
There's squiggly lines. There's squiggly lines in there.
Guys,
and
look what I did.
they go around in my eye.
Guys, look what I did.
I'm serious.
He now has.
I have cattle eye.
He has cattle eye now, and now we're not going to be able to go to bed. And tomorrow he's going to be at the eye doctor first thing, demanding an eye test for cattle eye. You don't think you would notice them crawling out? She noticed them crawling out of her eye. They come out of your eye? Yes, they crawled out of her damn eye. I've never seen a worm crawl out of your eye. I can't with you right now.
That's gross.
Yeah, see, floaters is a thing. Lori has them. Floaters, I thought, were something else. I'm just saying.
No, I have them. They're terrible.
I'm just saying. I need a refill. Are you ready for one?
Yeah.
All right, keep them busy, BM.
What do you want me to do?
Talk to them.
Who has floaters?
Who has floaters is not the route I was thinking, but all right.
So, do you want me to? I will inform you as to our Valentine's Day and how wonderful it was to spend the day with my wife while sitting 5 feet away for about 6 hours. There were no words spoken. Anytime she needed something, she would text me.
I texted him.
That's what she would do.
Yeah, do you know why?
I was trying to say Happy Valentine's Day. I love you so much all day.
Why don't you tell everybody how you tried to wish me a Happy Valentine's Day?
I'm giving you a hug.
No, you weren't trying to hug me.
I was.
With what? Tell them what you tried to hug me with.
Like this.
No, don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. He kept trying to give me the gift throughout the day that I have already received thousands and thousands of times.
Oh, please.
Thousands and thousands of times I've received this gift. You cannot keep re-gifting the same thing and calling it a gift on Valentine's Day.
Oh, please.
No.
All right, let's go. This next one, this is kind of cool. Where was this next story?
Tokyo?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was Tokyo. Hong Kong. So, could you imagine being at a elementary school and you are let's say you're the cafeteria worker and you have to go out and dump the trash, okay, as you would, or an employee who has to go out to the dumpsters, okay? When I worked at the schools, the dumpsters were located at certain sides, and if we had to take like a big item out or a box or something, you'd walk out, you go to the dumpster, right? No big deal. Well, imagine bumping into this wild boar at the dumpster. This boar was caught on film rummaging through the dumpster outside of this school in Hong Kong. He is it's a feral pig and 3 piglets, they call this. The piglets are massive. Take a look at Mama Pig. Okay? Mama Pig is massive. That is the largest boar I have ever seen.
I wonder
it's the size of a cow.
Wait. I wonder if it has cattle eye.
No, it doesn't have cattle eye.
Where was it with the tsunami, and then they had all that radiation, and they had the pigs that were taking over and they were all radioactive.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's one of those.
I don't
A
know.
radioactive pig.
But he's big enough. You know what everybody on Twitter was posting? What's the pig's name from Ninja Turtles?
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady. Everybody was putting up pictures of Bebop or Rocksteady, whichever one is the pig, the mutant pig. That's what it looks like in real form. But the cartoon form of Bebop or Rocksteady or whatever. But that thing's massive.
This is all I could think about.
Bacon? Oh, you don't eat that. You don't eat those wild boars like that.
You can put it on a spit.
You don't eat that. No, you don't. I'm good.
Yeah, you do.
That's how you get cattle eye.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you don't?
it is.
No.
It is.
I already have it anyway, so
You don't have cattle eye. I need you to not be dramatic right now.
I had sushi once, too. I might have a tapeworm.
Once? You've had sushi way more than once. If you had a tapeworm, though, never mind.
Excuse me? Why don't you finish that answer? Go ahead. Why don't you finish that?
You'd be thinner.
Oh, thanks.
Look how sad he is. That's marriage, people. All right, moving on.
Why don't you text your insults to me?
All right, I will later. All right, so in Duchess news, doing Eric's job tonight, because apparently somebody has to care about Duchess news, so tonight it's me. Kensington Palace has revealed the details of the schedule for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding day, which will take place at St. George's Chapel on Saturday, May 19th. So clear your schedules, people, because the royal wedding is happening, apparently during a very important soccer game, on May 19th. So if you want to mark it in your diary, they said, mark this down in your diary. Here's the time zone that you need to be aware of for when this starts.
What's ours?
In London, it starts at noon. So if you are in the U.S. and you are in the Eastern time zone, 7 a.m.
What day is this on?
It's Saturday, May 19th.
I was going to say, so he doesn't have to take a day off of work, because he's going to sit and watch it all.
So you need to be prepared. He'd have taken the day off. You need to be prepared starting at 7 a.m. if you're Eastern time. Chicago, 6 a.m. Denver, 5. Vegas, 4. Honolulu, 1 a.m.
Oh.
Sydney, 9 p.m. Tokyo, 8. Moscow, 2. Paris, 1. And like I said, London, noon. So you need to be prepared and ready to go for all of the festivities.
To watch this?
You need to be ready.
Is it like the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you need to be ready.
Dip?
Yeah, you need to be ready. You need to be ready. And you need to make sure that you are with your other Duchess loving friends and that you mark this down in your diary, people. You be ready to go. And apparently, Meghan Markle and and Princess Kate are really having a grand old time and just loving each other so much, and they're super BFFs. So it has been established that she is not going anywhere.
Yeah, it was on the cover of a magazine I saw the other day.
Yeah, I don't know if it was In Touch or USA or People or I don't know, something at Publix at the end cap. So that it is a thing. So you've got it. So you have to watch. Yes, it's like the Super Bowl of royal things. All right, so we're ending. Is this the last page? Yes.
Yeah, this is it. We
are ending with a Florida man who got in trouble for doing some not so nice things at a Wendy's drive-thru. So in Jupiter, Florida, a man was arrested east of Loxahatchee after he ordered from the Wendy's drive-thru. He pulled up, received his food, and then he took a 3.5-foot alligator, live alligator, and threw it through the drive-thru window as his payment. So he was smart enough to take his food first.
Yeah, he did.
He did take his food first.
I couldn't get the video, but it was pretty.
But he literally took up this alligator because they were like, "Here's your food, cash, check, debit, whatever," and he was like, "No, alligator," and he literally threw a live 3.5-foot alligator into the window.
He got to the window. He got his drink, and he gave the lady something. It was. I don't think he was paying yet because it said he didn't pay.
Probably a coupon for a free
So
Frosty.
When she turned around, he threw it in. The best part of the video is when the lady turns around and sees it. She's like,
another alligator. Another alligator. We don't take alligators for payment. people.
No.
So he was eventually apprehended and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, illegal possession or capturing of an alligator, and second-degree larceny, and was taken to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, boy.
So you cannot rob a fast food joint using an alligator. It is considered a deadly weapon. Well, you're going to go to jail. And he did. And he did.
So what I don't get about this is...
At least it was a small alligator? Oh, Lord.
But no, here's
You're
what I don't
not
get.
lifting a 6-footer.
He's in a truck with the alligator.
Yeah.
The alligator's mouth is not taped up. Mm-mm. So what was he doing? What was it doing in there?
Chatting. He was just having a
He's
chat.
like, come on.
Yeah. What was the joke again? Scientifically proven, you can tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile
If you wait.
if you see them later.
If you wait 10 minutes, you have to. Now you ruined it.
If you see them after a while, shoot.
If after 20 minutes, you see it after a while, or
No, you're messing it up too. There was this adorable meme that was going around, and it said, to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile, you wait to see if you see it later or in a while. Because the thing is, see you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. I ruined it, but it was really funny. But it was an adorable, adorable meme that I loved. Do they have it there anywhere?
I can't find it.
No, it was so funny. So it was something like that, but less sucky.
The scientific way to tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator is whether you see it after a while or later. See you later, alligator. Bum, ba, da, da. After a while, crocodile. Bum, ba, da, da. But you don't want to see it in your Wendy's drive-thru. No, not even a little bit.
And if you're currently in Florida, you need to remember that it is mating season.
Yes, it is.
It is mating season for alligators, and they will make their way up underneath cars and all sorts of things, so you need to be watching.
They go everywhere.
And they're roaming right now because they're looking for dates.
Looking for love.
Late February, March, and April is mating season. So if you're in Florida, please...
What is going on?
Daphne's trying to get me. Come on, ladies. Oh, you bad girls. The girls got in. All right. So please, our thoughts and prayers go out to Broward County and to all of the families who are suffering in this tragic time. Please hug your kids, be with your kids, and talk with your children about what to do in a situation such as an active shooting. Our thoughts, our prayers, our hearts go out to you from That's Inappropriate, and we will see you guys all again on Friday morning.